Okay. Salakia, Salakia, Salakia. Alright. Alright. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers Laban worldwide in truth and sincerity, and a hearty shalom to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Uh, shalom, shalom. Title of this lesson is 2020 Year of Prophecy, various topics. And I have a couple of videos queued up on different things that's going on in the world right now. And guess what? We are in the year of prophecy, man. All right, everything that Yahweh Shah said was going to come to pass is being played out in front of our eyes. Okay, now let's share this. Let's get a couple of scriptures first. Okay, this is Second Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 1. It reads, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Yeah, man. These prophecies are what? Faithful and true. They're gonna come to pass. Why? Because Yahweh Shah said they're gonna come to pass. Okay? It reads, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Yeah, the unbelief, right? "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." Why is the Lord doing this? "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hope for works are fulfilled." Okay, let's go here. Second Ezra, chapter 9. Hey, and Shalom, Yahweh Shah Shabrakatah, Shalom. Second Ezra, chapter 9. And let's start at the top. And then we'll get into these different videos. Try and not make it too long, but however the spirit make it go, that's how it's gonna go. This is Second Ezra 9 and verse 1. "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." That's right, man. Yahweh Shah is what? He's declared the end from the beginning. Okay? Now, let's get in a couple of these videos. Okay. Stop sharing you. And okay, here we go. Hold on. Make sure I'm sharing this audio. We got you. We got you in our prayers. We got you. Okay. Now, and why ain't the volume playing? Salakia, hold on. I could have sworn I shared the audio. Alright. Hold on, Akim. Aquath, I'm having a little technical difficulties. This damn audio don't want to share. So let's do it this way. Hold on, Akim. Aquath, I'm having a little technical difficulties. Alright. Damn audio don't want to share. So let's do it this way. Hold on, Akim. Aquath, I'm having a little technical
Peru has been plunged into its biggest constitutional crisis in decades following the resignation of its interim president after just 5 days in office. Manuel Merino agreed to step down after his short term was marked by deadly arrest and helped have his cabinet resign. Peru has been.
Alright. Now let's shut up. Alright. Here we go.
Plunged into its biggest constitutional crisis in decades following the resignation.
So what this is what protests around the world updated today. Different things that are going on that Yahweh Shah said was going to happen that we just read in what 2nd Ezra 9. Okay.
Resignation of its interim president after just 5 days in office. Manuel Merino agreed to step down after his short term was marked by arrest and prompted have his cabinet resign. People took to the streets of the capital Lima to celebrate Merino's resignation. He took over the top job after legislators voted to oust his popular predecessor over corruption allegations. Protesters say that move amounted to a parliamentary coup.
Okay, you got the president of Peru resigning, man. Okay. Next story. We're not gonna play all these. We're gonna cycle through them. Then we're gonna get precepts, and then we're gonna close it out.
The Philadelphia night, once again lit by flames. Tuesday saw more clashes between police and protesters, with more blood spilled on both sides as people vented their anger at the death of Walter Wallace Jr. Some took the opportunity to indulge in looting, earning a stern rebuke from Walter Wallace Sr. As security forces and protesters faced off, Mr. Wallace refused to blame the police outright, but called for justice for his son's death. I mean, we got good cops, we got bad. That's the system in the system. I'm not falling. Somebody had to be all accountable for what they did. Walter Wallace Jr.'s mother was more forthright. Don't shoot my son. Please don't shoot my son. They paid me, though. And they did not have. Wallace reportedly had a lengthy.
All right, as you see, protests still going on in Philadelphia. They're wicked, Jake. Walking around with a knife, man. What you expect was gonna happen? This is in Chile.
The route to Chile's referendum went through this subway station. Students mostly protesting a rise in fares. A heavy-handed response from security personnel led to stunning scenes of mass protest in the streets of Santiago and other Chilean cities. Dozens died during riots, arson, and looting that caused extensive damage and prompted a military presence on the streets. But the peaceful protesters persevered, calling for an overhaul of Chile's social and economic model and gaining a key demand, a vote on whether to toss out the old Magna Carta. The Constitution adopted during the brutal 17-year dictatorship of General Augusto Pinochet, which ended in 1990, a period when thousands were tortured, killed, or they were disappeared. This will be a historic event. For the first time in the history of the Republic, we will be consulted on whether or not we want a new constitution and who should draft it. The subway stations were cleaned up after the demonstrations and rioting a year ago, but emotions have been peaking again. Peaceful anti-government demonstrations last Sunday were marred by the burning of 2 churches, vandals cueing the collapse of a church spire. Not with those promoting a yes vote.
You see that? What they doing? They burning down them whorehouses, man. All right, and Chileans are Israelites, man. Okay, let's go to the next one. Latin America.
Han violado, han torturado, han atropellado, han quitado ojos y ahora están tirando al río Mapocho.
Shit, her ass supposed to be killed. Goddamn transgender. Yeah, Northern Kingdom bugged out as hell too, man. All right, let's go to the next one. These are all happening at the same time. Like I said, this was updated yesterday, and these are all the uproars happening right now around the world. Thailand.
Thailand, to prevent monarchy, is facing calls for change from thousands protesting on the streets of the country. In particular focus is the current king, Maha Vajiralongkorn, whose long periods of stay here in Germany have raised questions not just among these people, but also in the German parliament. Here's more.
The protest movement in Thailand is picking up momentum. Protesters are calling for constitutional change and want to reform Thailand's powerful monarchy.
What is the same thread that you constantly seeing with all these protests? They're protesting against what Esau Edom has set up, man. He has went into all of these countries and set up his own leader and his own dictatorship so what he can control the world, man. All right, so all these uproars are against the governments that's over them.
People want to really go to the roots of their grievances. They want systemic changes. And when they look at these protesters are very analytic. And when they look to the root causes of that problem, they see these regime compositions as the cause of that problem. And I think the palace is one of these. Thailand's king, Maha Vajiralongkorn, has a strong influence on most aspects of Thai society and has tried to consolidate his power. He is known and often criticized for his lavish lifestyle. But instead of ruling from his royal residence in Bangkok, the king prefers to spend his time thousands of kilometers away in Germany. This hotel in a Bavarian resort town is where he normally stays for long stretches of time. His presence in southern Germany has been a tabloid sensation, but it has also drawn strong criticism from Thai activists, including Junya Impresent, who fled Thailand and lives in Europe since 2010.
All right, let's go to the next one. I believe this one is Thailand too.
In the Thai capital Bangkok during a third straight day of anti-government demonstrations.
Let's keep going.
They had come in their thousands, once again calling for Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha.
Belaruso, or Belarus, Slovakia.
There he stands, a fascist. There. I will remember him for my whole life. Once more, they took to the streets to demand President Lukashenko step down, only to be met by the full strength of security forces. Sunday saw some of the most violent tactics yet from authorities.
Hey, look, man. This is coming here, man. This is coming to Babylon, USA, man. All right? This is going to be your reality because we've been telling you that the Lord is going to bring a sore destruction upon this place.
Groups of black-clad masked police were filmed running towards protesters. Opposition news sites aired this witness footage of them pulling protesters to the ground and dragging them into black minibuses. The scene seemed to clash with those filmed just one day earlier, when President Lukashenko met with his jailed political opponents to discuss reforms. We shouldn't only be focused on the Constitution. I'm trying to convince not only your supporters, but the whole of society that one needs to look at things more broadly. The bizarre television meeting did little to dissuade many from participating in Sunday's protests. He wants to look like a kind leader so that the elderly in front of the television think that he's really ready for the dialogue with the opposition. He's just a terrorist talking to his hostages and is trying to sell that to us as negotiations. Demonstrators were vowed to continue taking to the streets until President Lukashenko steps down.
All right? We gonna play a couple of more because this thing actually has like 71 in his in this playlist. All right? Different protests going on around the world, man. All right? Let's play this one.
Kyrgyzstan's Central Election Commission has annulled the results of last weekend's parliamentary election. The president is insisting at this hour that he is still in control of the country, even though protesters earlier broke into government buildings and freed his jailed predecessor. Now, at least one person has been killed in the violent clashes that erupted overnight in the capital, Bishkek. Anger has also been growing over the results of the election that handed victory to two establishment parties.
Don't that sound familiar? Anger is growing over the election results.
Opposition politician has now declared himself the acting interior minister. Now, despite the chaos, President Sooronbay Jeenbekov maintains he's still in charge. He also said he was not ruling out another election.
Peace in the country and stability in society is more important than any politician's mandate. I suggest that the Central Election Committee thoroughly investigate any violations during the election process and to null the results if necessary. I ask political leaders to calm their voters and ask them not to take part in gatherings.
Following the story for us from Moscow is DW's Yuri Reshetto, our bureau chief there. Let's go live to them.
All right. You see it, man. Different sedition uproars of the people around the world. Let's read this scripture again. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra, chapter 9. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that was made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, we see it. We've been measuring the time diligently, so we see these uproars. We see these things playing out on a mass scale around the world, different countries, man, right? He reads, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. That's right. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, man. Faith is so important. Faith is critical, Okay, without faith, you won't be saved, man. All right, and that's believing on the correct doctrine of Yahweh Shah. Okay, now for the setup, this other video I have. So bear with me. Okay. And this right here is going to, matter of fact, let's set it up. Let's go to the book of Luke. Luke. And I haven't used StreamYard in a minute, so, it is what it is. All right. This is Luke chapter 21. And we'll start at verse 7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto me, Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines. All right, we got the great famines going to hit this place, man, all over the world, matter of fact, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. That's right, great signs shall there be from heaven. All right, and that's what I want to set up this video right here. These couple of videos. Okay, let's share my screen. All right, make sure. Okay, let's go.
Say what you will about 2020. It's undeniably been a dazzling year in the night sky, with bright comets and plentiful meteor showers that continue this month with the annual appearance of the Taurids and Leonids. The southern Taurid and northern Taurid showers are active now, and tend to produce a lot of sizzle in the form of fireballs that light up the skies. The southern Taurid doesn't choose many people, but can continue to contribute to the overall fireball count. The northern Taurids are expected to reach maximum activity the night of November 11th into the following morning, according to the American Meteor Society, or AMS. The Taurids are produced when Earth drifts through a cloud of debris left behind by Comet 2P around this time each year. Small chunks of dust might be seen burning up in our upper atmosphere as shooting stars, while larger bits of space rock can produce more dramatic fireballs. Meanwhile, the Leonids are just becoming active this week, and will stay with us until the end of the month. This shower can be traced back to the Comet 55P Templeton, and has put on some real shows over the centuries in the form of intense meteor storms that produce hundreds of visible meteors per hour. AM says it's unlikely we'll see such a storm in our lifetimes. The most recent was in 2001, although 2030 might see a minor storm. This year, the Leonids do offer the opportunity to see around 15 meteors per hour at peak on November 16th and November 17th, when the tiny sliver of moon will produce much interference. The Leonids tend to be pretty bright with some persistent trains.
All right, well, she got signs in the heavens, man. Okay, now let's go to the book of Acts, chapter 2. Make sure we sharing this. Acts chapter 2 and verse 17. And it shall come to pass, you know what, let's start at 16. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Now, this prophesy right here, it ain't talking about women's gonna go into the word and break down scriptures and have uh, YouTube channels. Nah, man, this is talking about if you have a dream, okay, you gonna have your dream interpreted by your husband if he in the faith or by one of the brothers. Okay, it's not talking about you're gonna be prophesying the word. All right, that's reserved for the men. Okay, it says verse 18, and on my servants and on my handmaidens will I pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Now, let me come back to me for a second. Now, I just seen earlier today doing a little research that it was a volcano, I believe in New Zealand, that went off. That's that vapor of smoke, blood, fire, and vapor of smoke, man. All right, what you got also? These different wildfires, okay, all on the West Coast. Now, we haven't heard much about them as of late, but I'm sure they're still raging because the last time I checked, most of them was like 20% contained. All right. These are the signs in heaven and the earth that Yahweh Shah said we was going to be looking for. Right? Let's go back. Acts chapter 2 and verse 19 again. And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and notable day of the Lord come, you see? And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved, right? Well, who is this talking to? Who is this whosoever? You always have these wacky tacky Christians talking about whosoever this and whosoever that. Well, it qualifies it in the next verse. Ye men of Israel, you see? Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Yahweh of Nazareth, a man approved of the Most High among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which the Most High did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. So who is this whosoever? Ye men of Israel. So we're in the time now that all these things are coming to pass. Blood, fire, vapor, smoke. Let's go back to the book of Luke. Okay. Luke chapter 21 and verse 10. Then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Yeah. You got what? The Egyptian going against the Egyptian, right? And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilence. Yeah, that Crown 19, right? With his girlfriend Maxine, right? And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. But before all these things, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, deliver you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. Yeah, man. And that's going to happen. Certain brothers are going to be delivered up for what? A testimony. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. You see? That's what Yahweh Shah has said for him to be glorified, man. Okay? Now let's go to this other video. And brothers have been talking about it. Okay? And it's just what? Judgment of Yahweh Shah. I don't know why this thing. Okay, there we go. Showing the comments now. Let's go. All right. Check this out. Lord willing, it plays.
Was shot and killed during an attack in broad daylight on a Dallas highway. A man got out of his car, gun in hand, and walked up to Noble's car, who then quickly left and started running. That's when the gunman chased him and began shooting, hitting Noble and a bystander who was sitting in his car. And then just 2 days after, 2 other rappers were shot, shown on your screen. Boozy, also known as Torrance Hatch Jr., was shot at the vigil for Mo3, and then a dentist and aspiring rapper Dr. Rose, or Jared Rosenborough, was shot too multiple times when leaving his office. Now, along with Rosenborough, 2 other people were wounded in a shooting north of downtown Dallas. The 2 rappers and bystanders are recovering now at a hospital. And in Houston, another rapper shot. Now, this is the 4th rapper that this happened to within the past week right here in Texas. He goes by the name Benny the Butcher, or Jeremy Damon Pennick. Pennick was shot in the leg at a Walmart.
All right, you see it, man. All right. What is that? The judgment of the Lord, man. He's putting these rappers on display, man. Why? Because of their wickedness. All right. Brothers touched on this a little earlier in the live stream today, and you getting your payback, man. You getting what you been sowing. You been sowing all this gangster shit, right? Shooting up, bang bang, kill them, right? Well, guess what? The Lord is feeding you with your own words, man. Let's go to the book of Job. All right. Job chapter 4 and verse 7. And these are very, very basic scriptures. But hey, man, it reigns true today. Job chapter 4 and verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. You see? By the blast of the Most High, they perish. Yeah, man. That blast of those guns, they perish, right? By the blast of the Most High, they perish. And by the breath of his nostrils, they are consumed. You see? So the Lord is not playing with these guys, man. All right? He's putting them on Front Street, as it were. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. All right? It reads, see now that I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So yeah, you had what? 2 get killed, I believe, and 3 got wounded, man. Okay? Or 2 got killed and 2 got wounded. Why? Because that's the Lord putting them on display, man. All right? Putting them out there. Let's go to the book of Amos. Chapter 3. Right? This is Amos chapter 3, and we're going to start at the top. Hear the word of the Lord. So like, hear this word that the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, have spoken against you, O children of Israel, you see, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Yeah, man. And we know about Boosie. You know, he blasphemed the Lord big time last year, man. And the Lord is going to punish him, man, and keep punishing him. All right, until, you know, he save his ass for that famine. And if he make it through the famine, he going to have a front row for the missiles. Okay? Verse 3. Can 2 walk together except they be agreed? Will a lion roar in the forest when he have no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord have not done it? That's right, man. All these things are commissioned by the Lord because he controls everything. You see? Let's prove that. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, right? Chapter 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. You see? That's the Lord doing this. Let's go to another one. Let's go to Job 33 and 14. What's the Lord doing this, man? All right. This is Job chapter 33 and verse 14. For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumbers upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. You see? That he may draw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. You see that? So it's the Lord who seal your instructions when you go to sleep, man. All right, let's get another one. Let's go to Proverbs 20:24, right? Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? You see? So the Lord has already put in plan that he was going to have Boosie, and those other guys shot, killed. Their story was written on that time. Why? Because those were spirits created for vengeance, matter of fact. Yeah, let's go get that. These are spirits created for vengeance. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes, or it's like Ecclesiasticus. All right. It has various topics, I think I have one more video queued up. We'll play it after this, and then we'll close it out. This is Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 27. All things are for the good, Shalaki. All things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil, your bad times. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell, famine, that's that famine again, and death, all these were created for vengeance, you see. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, yeah. What's the modern day sword? The gun, right? Punishing the wicked to destruction, yeah, man. All right, those rappers were punished to destruction, man. Why? Because they chose not to trust in the Lord Yahweh Shah, man. They chose to trust in their uncertain riches, right? It says, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So what did that lead you guys believing that you whack attacking Christians, right? Believing that a third of the angels were bad. It just said right there, they shall not transgress his word, man. Okay? Now let's go to this last, and we'll pull it up. This last video I have queued up. Hey, and Thawada for your pre-subs. Yeah. And as you know, man, this has been a 2020 year of prophecy, right? These storms, okay, they done went all the way through all the named storms and all the way through all the Greek letter, Greek names, okay? It says what? One name left in this storm season. All right, this is the Lord, man. Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept. Go ahead and have this on deck. Then we'll play the video. Okay. Yep. Market outside. All right, there you have it, man. Okay, the Lord is sending out tempests, man. All right, let's get the scriptures, and it's a beautiful thing because He punishing the wicked, man. He punishing our enemies. Okay. I typed in tempest. Just did a simple search. It occurs 18 times in 18 verses, right? Let's read it. This is Job chapter 27, verse 20. Terror shall take hold of him as waters, and a tempest stilleth away in the night. Yeah, man. What we seen those night uh landings, right? Mainly you seen one that was in Gulf Shores, Alabama, right? Psalms 11 and 6. Upon the wicked shall he rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. That's right. Psalms 55 and 8. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. That's what we seen, man. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Psalms 83 and 15. Now you read Psalms 83. All right. It details the enemies of Israel, the enemies of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashah Shai, right? And toward the end, guess what? This is matter of fact, let's open it up. All right. And this is a psalm of Asaph, right? You read in verse 6, all the enemies, all right, 6 on down, the ones who are confederate against us, okay? And this is Psalms 83 and 15. So persecute them, the ones who are confederate against us, with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm, you see? So that's what the Lord is doing. He's punishing the wicked, man, with these tempests. All right? Just when they think everything is getting back in order, right? This is Isaiah 29 and 6. When thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the devouring and the flame of devouring fire. Salaki, let's read this again. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. That's what we're seeing going on right now. The Lord is plaguing Babylon the Great. Okay? Let's see what else. Man, that's it on that. Okay. Let's get a couple more precepts and we'll close it out. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Okay. chapter 12. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shah Shabbat Shalom. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Make sure I'm sharing it. Okay. It reads, Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Yeah, man. All right. These evil days are drawing nigh quicker and quicker. Soon, right? When the sun, it's like while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, yeah, you got your so-called well off trembling right now, okay? And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Yeah, they don't see no hope in this place, right? And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low. And that's what you're seeing, man. All right, this Crown 19, okay, has what? The grinding low, okay? And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, man, ain't no more mirth here, man. Why? Because the Lord has taken away the mirth of Babylon the Great. All right? The Lord said, what? It's better to be in the house of, let's get that, mourning, right? And in the house of mirth. Let's read it. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living, right, will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart, right, that word heart is lab, going to the Hebrew, right, is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. You see that? So we are what? We're in mourning, man. All right? Why? Because we up under this wicked, oppressive system. Okay? Let's see what else we have queued up. All right, let's go to Second Ezra, chapter 6, and we're gonna close it out here. We might get some off the comic board, depending on how the spirit roll. Second Ezra, chapter 6. Okay, make sure I'm sharing it. Second Ezra 6, and where do I want to start? Let's start at verse 18. Yeah, and it said, Behold, the day is come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, the Lord is starting to what? Visit the earth which he made. We just read that in 2 Ezra 9, right? And will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Yeah. And guess what? The affliction of Zion has been fulfilled, man. The Lord has chosen to wake us up in his time, all right, to bring us back to righteousness. And guess what? He's making inquisition of these people, man. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens, yeah, these signs, right? The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. Yeah, what is in the firmament? These different satellites, right? Beaming down these different live streams, these different video epistles. All right. And guess what? People are seeing the prophecies being fulfilled, the books being opened all together, right? And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices, and women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old. and they shall live and be raised up. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. You see? And that's what's going on. These storehouses are being found empty. All right? This great famine is going to hit. It says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. Yeah, we blowing that trumpet, man. All right? We declaring the coming of the king, right? And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those things that dwell therein, and the springs of fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these things that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. Yeah, this current age, this current eon, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. Yeah, Yahushua said there's be some men standing here that's not going to taste death, right? And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. Yeah, that's what getting those new bodies, man. Okay, let's go back. Let's see what we got on the comment board. This is brother Yadidad Yadidi Yahawada. Salaki if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Additions to Esther 11 and 8. And lo, a day of darkness and obscurity, tribulation and anguish, affliction and great uproar upon the earth. Yeah, that which is being is that which shall be, right? Same brother, Galatians 5 and 5. For we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. That's right. Through the Spirit, you gotta have the Spirit of Yahweh Shah. Okay. Same brother, Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Yeah, we're not dismayed at the signs of heaven. We know that the Lord told us to look for these different signs to come to pass so we can gauge, where we at in the prophecies. And that's what we're supposed to gauge about, right? Let's see. Same brother, Ecclesiasticus chapter 27 and verse 28. Mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them. That's right. All those damn rappers, man. All right. Mocking and scoffing against the man of the Lord, man. Guess what? Your time is now. All right. And the Lord is putting you on display. Let's see what else. Isaiah 59 and 18 from the same brother. Yah, DDI, Yahawada. It's a lack of breath if I'm pronouncing it wrong. It says, according to their deeds, accordingly he will repay fury to his adversaries and recompense to his enemies. To the islands will he repay recompense. That's right, man. You just gave me a precept. The water. Let me pull it right quick. Yep. Let me just set it up. And this how you know that the Lord, the Lord is the ultimate Jake, man. This how you know. Listen to this script right here. We're going to start at verse 9. This is Deuteronomy. Make sure I'm sharing this. And we'll close it out here. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 9. Know therefore that the Lord, Yahweh Bashal thy power, he is power, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him. Yeah, man, you love him, you fear him, right? To the best of your ability, you try to keep his commandments, right? And keep his commandments to 1,000 generations, and repay of them that hate him to their face. Yeah, man. What Jake tell you, man? When I see you, I'm gonna repay you to your face, man. I'm gonna get you back, right? And repay of them that hate him to their face to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. 2/3 of our people hate him, man. He will repay him to his face. That's right, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. When the Lord repay his enemies to their face, right? Let's come back to me. All right. Hey, Thawada for tuning in. Thawada for your precepts. That's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who are my teachers. Much respect to the brothers labor worldwide in truth and sincerity, and a hearty shalom to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, coming to you with a lesson. Till the next time I say shalom. Hey, Thawada for tuning in, Thawada for your precepts. It's like we're coming to some trying times, man. Stay prayed up. Keep studying, keep reading. Lord put the spirit on you to fast, and always, always pray. Shalom.